In this video, I wanted to show the raid aspect to monk and my personal talent trees, why I chose them, and this talent tree specifically doesn't use essence font, so you won't see me press essence font at all during the fight. That is purposeful, and that's just because there are better things to be using your globals for. And you can see I have pretty much, I push globals, or I'm pretty much using some spell the whole fight. And that's really important as well, to have a high uptime on all of your spells. So you will notice a couple things different in my UI as well. One big thing to look at in the user interface, on the right hand side above Voodoo, there will be, once I start casting spells, you'll be able to see a weak aura that tracks my renewing mists, how many I have out on my party. And that's important because you want to have a lot of renewing mists out in order to have a high cleave whenever you vivify people. So when you vivify someone, it will transfer some of that healing onto other people with your renewing mists on them. So that is, that is what you do in your downtime, basically, is you're trying to spread your renewing mists. You can do that with a soothing mist, enveloping mist combo, and it'll put a shorter renewing mist out onto a random person in your party, and you'll see me sort of play whack-a-mole with our 4-piece set. This tier currently, you'll see me play whack-a-mole at certain points in the fight, spreading renewing mist around with the chi harmony in mind, and I will point that out. Another thing to look at in the user interface is above the Voodoo, the frame where you'll see all my spells being cast. That's a really important frame. Whenever I do a setup or execute a ramp window with Yulon, when I use Yulon, there'll be a couple of those ramp windows you'll be able to see. So just look at those, and I'll point those out as we go too. So we're gonna go ahead and start. In this first minute and a half, you literally don't do anything other than set your Jade Serpent out, get it ready, and then you just use all your healing spells. And what we're doing here is we're being a little bit degenerate, and we are getting our mana tea up to at least 19 stacks, 18 or 19 stacks. So you can see I'm soothing mist, enveloping mist, vivifying, and that's all to get stacks of this mana tea. And at the beginning of the fight, you'll see I forgot to set focus to my main target tank, so I had to do that really quickly as well. And you can see the weak aura that tracks my renewing mists up above my Voodoo. Now the first 10 seconds of the fight, I know that there's going to be a lot of damage that goes out, so I'm going to open up with a Yulon ramp really quickly, and you'll be able to see that. Now make sure you're looking at my spells over on the side. So renewing mist, setting focus, life cocoon, and this is when I open up with Yulon. I try and do about 5 enveloping mists, and then I pick somebody with my I pick somebody with my Chi Harmony, and I soothing mist, vivify, cleave them, and that's literally the whole ramp. The ramp is over, and then you go in to try and spread your renewing mist now. And you can see here I'm playing whack-a-mole here. Every time a player's frame lights up, that means they have the Chi Harmony buff on them. That's our tier set bonus. So I'm sort of playing whack-a-mole, healing them up so our tier set bonus gets a juice. Here I'm ramping again. I'm ramping for Yulon, doing 5 enveloping mists on the people with the debuffs so they can get. I have a ton of renewing mists out, so I'm going to Vivify Cleave here. Vivify Cleave, and then I go back to spreading my renewing mists. Do a little Chi burst. So whenever I feel like I need to get a lot of renewing mists on my party at once, on my group at once, I will spam enveloping mists a couple times on one person, and then I will start to Vivify Cleave onto the same person. So that may be a little redundant, but that is sort of how I'm doing it. See, I'm Vivify Cleaving here. Vivify Cleave is so important in this build. And that's sort of what you do in your downtimes for between your ramp windows. So here I'm sort of playing whack-a-mole again here. And then here at the end, I probably could have come out ahead. I could have come out ahead above the priest in our party if I would have used my revival again. But